One of the things that I always look for in anything is the teaching of shape and design. It's the fact that when we start with beginners, the most important thing to me is shape. That's why the lovebirds, things like that. Now, detail is important, but it's not important for a beginner to me. What's most important is getting the shape, learning to use the knife, and shaping the figure the way that it should be done. Okay? So that's why I love these little projects for beginners and stuff like that, is the little birds that really aren't a specific type bird, but they have a nice shape and are good projects to have. Now I found this one, and I don't really know what it is. It's just a bird, they call it, but it's got the shape that I like on it. It's sitting on the rock like we had the little eagle, same type thing. And I think it was the eagle, the little owl, and stuff like that, where you learn to carve the shapes. And I like this because this is perfect for beginners. Don't worry about detail right now. Just worry about shape when you start off with. Now, here's the piece right here as we see it. Now, this is about 6 inches high and about 2 inches thick. Now, I do that because I want to be able to show you how big it is and everything like that. So, but you could probably, if you went down to 3 inches and go to 1 inch thickness, in other words. But a lot of times I do this just so that you can see a lot better. You don't have to go with the, I'm just drawing where the rock is. Rock comes across here. And let me kind of see how that, yeah, it kind of comes up like that and goes here like that. Okay, so we're going to carve this, and like I said, this is excellent for learning how to shape things. So the first thing we would do is to separate our boundaries, which is where the rock is and where the bottom of the bird is. These are, like I said, these are wonderful projects for beginners because they teach how to shape something. And I like that, in other words. And put this over here. You take it. Now the tail, as we all know, it thins off just like this. Sort of an angle. We're just separating by shaping the tail, as you see like this. We just sort of go like that as we shape the tail. Now, what we do, of course, is we take off more wood up in this area because that's where the bird sits on, and then we leave this area around here, around the outside, more in another way. Okay. Now let's look at it. Of course, this has all got to come down a lot more. Just keep, actually it almost comes down to a point. Like that. Okay. Let's come up here and start taking away from our head. And we go from side to side. Now that head, of course, is going to come down quite a bit. It's because it thins up quite a bit. Alright, let's look at our piece. We're slowly but surely bringing the piece down. Alright, we are continue bringing it down, because I base a lot of the rest of the body is of course going to be similar to the proportion of the head. Now we're going to stop right there, bringing that down, and we're going to start bringing the rest of the piece down. Alright, now see? We're just shaping the piece. And if you look at the piece, that's the way you're going to see the head sort of is thin, and then the body sort of flares out. Not too much, but I mean, we'll show you. Okay, something like that. Alright, now see, let's look at the piece here. As the body flares out and then comes back to the tail in here. Now, where's my... Now up here, there's a sort of... So don't go down too much on here, because then we're gonna cut down on that area anyway. Okay, my time's up. Let my time get away from me here, but we will continue with this.